Hello and good to see you again on this program dedicated to the African Cup of Nations underway in Egypt. The first two teams to qualify for the round of 16 of the tournament are now known. These are Nigeria and Egypt. The Super Eagles were the first to win a sport after their one win over Guinea, the second in this CAN. The game's only goal was scored by Kenneth Omeruo in the 73rd minute. With 6 points on the scoreboard, Nigeria are certain to finish first in Group B, while Guinea will have to qualify on the last day. It will be against Burundi, who have to strive to win tonight against Madagascar to keep their chances of qualifying intact. Meanwhile, Egypt validated their qualification by defeating the DRC, for whom things are getting more complicated after their second defeat in as many games. The Pharaohs need only a goal to win the match following 2 goals. First by El Mohammadi in the 25th minute, and then by the one everyone was waiting for, Mohamed Salah, who hammered the nail in just before the break. But the host country will have to take first place on the last day, and it will probably not be an easy game against Uganda. The Cranes were upset last night by Zimbabwe. The two teams split on a 1-1 draw. The Ugandans opened the scoring in the 12th minute from Emmanuel Okwi for his second goal. Kama Biliat equalized in the 40th minute to keep the Warriors alive in Group A. This leaves the cards open for the third day, with 3 teams who can still hope to meet Egypt in the round of 16. Let's now talk about the day's program with the first real shock in this CAN, Senegal, Algeria. Of course, the challenge remains the first place in Group C, and the Lions will be able to count on the return of their star Sadio Mane, who was suspended on the first day for accumulating cards. Good news for coach Aliou Cisse, who does not consider this duel of favourites to be decisive. Here's a look.
Indeed, there is the return of Sadio Mane, which will give us a boost. Having a player like Sadio Mane is a plus for our team, a plus for our group. He is one of our leaders, and he's ready to join the national team. There is no specific anti-Mahrez or anti-Brahimi or anti-Feghouli plan. I think that what matters to us is to approach this match, as I said earlier, with great calm, to play the right match at the right time when necessary. That's the most important thing. And as I said, there is nothing decisive about this match. It is a second group game, which is important, but not decisive.
Senegalese football coach Aliou Cisse. And as you can see on this table, Senegal and Algeria are competing from 17 hours GMT, but before 14:30 GMT, Madagascar will play against Burundi for the rest of the Group B matches, while Kenya and Tanzania will close the evening for a relaunch match in Group C. It will be from 20 hours GMT. And since this tournament began, surprises cannot be ruled out, given the quality of play by the 24 teams. Our correspondent in Cairo spoke to a few African football observers, including the legendary Kalusha Bwalya.
The increment from 16 to 24, it is very, very encouraging for the smaller teams. Or the teams, because in Africa there are no small teams, so for the teams that are not well known, or they have not had the privilege to qualify, to the Africa Cup, like Benin or Kenya or Tanzania, Burundi, Madagascar, Mauritania. So these teams who have come, I think that they will bring something to the Africa Cup of Nations. I think they will bring a lot of enthusiasm to the Africa Cup of Nations, and really looking forward to seeing that. But also, I think that the teams that were in the big teams, of course, the teams were in the World Cup in last year. I think that they can have a big say in this Africa Cup.
We no longer have small teams. Once you have a good coach who is technically and tactically well oriented and the players have a certain discipline, I think you can beat everyone. You have seen Madagascar, you've also seen Burundi, Zimbabwe and even Namibia. You see that they do well with the ball. There is a good job being done on the continent and I'm really proud of that.
And that's how we end the program, which returns at 6:30 GMT. Now head over to Africanews.com for more. Have a great day and enjoy our program lineup. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.